What's up, everybody? Thanks for coming out today. We appreciate it. Who's got the first question?
All the way in the back right here. I'll start with Islam Makhachev. Before we get into the actual fight, after your last fight against Dustin, you revealed that you had a bit of a hand injury. So I guess, what's the update with that? Are you fully cleared to go back to training?
I fixed everything. Hey, what's up, everyone? How are you guys? Thank you. Thank you for all support. Thank you. I fixed everything, all my problem with hands, and in the camp last 3 months, and January 18, I will be ready 100%.
And you've made it known you wanted, new opponents, but Arman, he's been on a tear in the lightweight division, and, he earns the #1 contender fight. So I guess, what have you made of Arman's run since your first fight so many years ago?
No, of course, if you watch the rankings, Arman is a #1 contender, and all my life, I told people I want to fight with the real contender who deserve high-level fighters. That's why he deserve. We will fight.
After your first fight, a lot of people thought eventually you would rematch, maybe for the title. So I guess, did you know at some point you would eventually have to fight Arman, even though you had beaten him once before?
Yeah, if you watch his skills, he have good skills, wrestling, and who have the wrestling skills, they control, they control lightweight many years ago, beginning from the Khabib. Now it's myself and Arman have good skills. That's why he's a #1 right now, and he a real contender who I want to fight.
Question for Arman. Obviously, you made your debut against Islam, so I guess you've obviously been watching him since that fight. So what have you made as his title run, and what have you seen in his growth as a martial artist?
Hello, guys. For sure, he's the best fighter in our division, and he defend his title a couple of times. And I'm so excited for this fight, and can't wait to be a champion.
You did an interview for Arman. You did an interview, and you said you had a secret move and a technique that could give you the edge in this fight against Islam. So I guess, could you give us any insight in what you see that could, reveal the secret technique that you have?
How can I tell you my secret technique? So it's gonna be surprise in January 18. I wanna get bonus. That's why I'm doing that secret technique.
A question for Marab, all the way in the back right here, dead straight ahead. We saw a video of you and Umar got into it backstage when you were doing interviews. So I guess, is this personal for you, knowing that he's only a few feet away, and after all the talks on Twitter and all the talks at press conferences, you finally do get to face off with him in the octagon?
Of course, it's personal because every time I see him, I give him my respect, I shake his hand, I even tell him I was gonna fight him one day, and who is this?
Hey, respect, champ.
Okay. And and now he start talk trash online, and then the real men don't doing this, So, okay, it's a personal for me, yeah.
You did, after Peter Yan's win, you said, maybe you'll fight him in March. You said maybe you'll rematch Sean O'Malley. But now you're fighting Umar in January. So I guess, what was it about that January date so much sooner than you originally wanted to fight, and an opponent that you originally didn't want to fight right away?
Yes, so I was going to take my time. I was thinking to take 6 months period between my fights, and I was going to enjoy. But and when Peter has a great fight against Figueiredo, I was so excited, especially he called me out. And then since Umar wasn't able to fight in March, I said, okay, let's fight Peter Yan in March in Vegas. O'Malley was coming back in April. I was thinking to fight O'Malley in April, and I was thinking to fight Umar in May. But no, it flipped. Now I'm going to fight Umar. It's going to be a tough fight. As a fighter, he's a good fighter, but he don't earn like everybody else. Like, he don't go through. Like, you have to fight best of the best, but only he fought no wrestling Sanhagan. And, yeah, he's a good fighter, but you have to fight everybody to prove. But I give people what they want, and I give UFC what they want. And let's see, I like to challenge us. And still, thank you guys. Thank you. Love you.
Question for Umar. What do you make of Marab's, what he's saying? You didn't go through the gauntlet. You only got through Corey Sandhagen, who doesn't even do wrestling. You might not have earned this shot. It's just based on your last name.
Kaya Sakura fighting for the title. Debut fight. Who cares? Who cares about deserve, not deserve?
Be man first. You have to be man
I'm-
first. You are a
I'm
good
the
fighter, but
man.
you're not a good
I'm
man.
the man.
You are piece
You
of
know it.
shit, okay? You are piece of shit. You lost respect. You lost respect as a man for me, okay? Real men don't talk in trash online, okay?
Okay, tell everybody what I said about your personality. I just described your behavior. You try to avoid me. You even doesn't mention my name.
Who are you? Fucking who you fought? You don't
I'm
even
gonna
doesn't.
show
You
you.
think I'm gonna go backwards and fight number 15?
I'm gonna
I'm
show
fighting
you.
for the belt.
I'm gonna
a
take
fucking
this belt
champion.
and you know it.
You fucking, how dare you, sneaky guy. After I beat Peter Yan and I come number 1 contender, you call me out. I don't even see this video that time, and you come in a locker room and you shake my head, congratulations. And you wanna fight me after you was number 14, I was number 1? You wanna fight me?
Piotr Jan 50-45.
Yes.
And
then
who
Peter
interested
Yan-
this revanche? Nobody don't care about this revanche.
Bro, like
Only
Dana
one
White
person
said, it's
who
a-
can beat you.
Whoever is
It's me.
busy. You're not a busy. You know,
You not
fighting
person
once a year.
who choosing opponent for the title. You not. You fighter.
You are-
UFC not owner your
You have to
company.
enjoy. You have to enjoy.
Shut up and fight.
They give you gift and be grateful.
Thank
okay?
you, UFC, for
be
the gift.
grateful. Be grateful.
I'm thankful.
Take it. Yes.
Thank you.
Be.
Thank
be
you.
real man.
Always.
Okay. You have
I'm
to be
thankful
man
person,
first.
and I will beat
You
you.
have to be man. Be humble.
Don't
okay.
nervous. Don't nervous.
We all know, the real fans know that you getting gift this one, you know.
Does anybody else have a question?
One for you, Dana. Straight.
Go ahead.
Dana, one for you straight all the way in the back. A lot of fans are saying this is one of the best main co-mains in UFC history. So I guess what do you make of the 4 men up there? And, as the fans are saying, just outside of the rivalry, the fights in general, this is just one of the best main co-mains we've seen.
This is for me, right? Yeah, okay. So on the night of this fight, I'm supposed to fly somewhere and go do something else that night. Fuck that shit. I'm canceling it, and I'm going to LA to watch this fight. There's no way in hell. Yeah, that's what I think of this fight.
Hey, Umar, so he has really dominated all of his last opponents, and he really put incredible pressure on them, even the complete fighters like Petr Yan. How are you going to deal with the pressure?
I'm gonna show you guys. We're gonna see. I don't wanna talk a lot about fight, what's gonna happen in the cage. I'm gonna show you. You gonna understand that night why he avoiding.
And for Merab, what made you snap and so that you wanted to see Dana White in his office? And can you describe how the meeting went?
I heard UFC needs come and went, and UFC did told me if I was ready for January, I was gonna take my time. But so I step up, and I give what UFC wants, and I give people what they want, and I take this challenge. So, and that's it.
And question?
And, so when they told me, so when they was talking about Umar, I said, Umar, like same thing, like I said here, Umar lost respect from me. You know, as a man.
Explain everybody, I want to know, what for you disrespect? You the champion, everybody want fight with you. You target, you take belt. If you don't wanna, everybody want you fight, leave the belt. I don't care about you, Mirab. Listen
Don't
to
talk
me.
in personal,
Listen,
okay? I don't
listen
did
to me,
anything
Mirab.
bad
Listen
for
to
you.
me.
I was always respectful for you, okay? You
Listen
have
to
to
me,
be
Mirab.
man first, okay?
Listen to me.
Fuck this belt, fuck the money, fuck everything else, okay? You
Listen
have to
to
be
me,
the
Mirab.
man first. Okay,
If
I don't
you-
give a shit, okay? I don't give a shit about
Don't
belt.
nervous, calm
About-
down.
You
Calm
have
down,
to give me
don't
as a
nervous.
man. I don't did anything disrespectful to as a man, okay?
Okay, let me say. What I said bad about your country, about your national, about your personal, what I said? Nothing. I just said you avoiding me.
You forgot whatever you tweet in online, whatever you post on online. Did you
Everything about you avoiding me. Everything about that. You talk about I'm not
And
deserved.
everything was
I
lie.
said you.
Everything was lie.
What?
You
what
are a
was
liar.
lie?
You're
What?
not a man. You lost my
Prove.
respect.
Prove it.
Prove
what
what?
I said lie. Yes, prove it. You have to prove it. When you talk something, you have to say true.
You said
You
I
have-
was ducking you. I said yes. I was gonna fight you in February or
Rab,
March.
It's not just me, all world. When
What war, bro?
okay,
What the-
when you after your fight, they
Bro,
asking
you don't-
about
you
Umar.
don't-
They asking
I don't
about
wanna make you
Umar.
popular. You know, I don't
Say,
wanna. You are
thank you,
popular
Dana
because
White.
of.
You
I don't wanna
don't say
make you
anytime,
popular. Why I have to
anywhere.
promote you? Who are you?
Hey, Mirab, UFC won't make this fight. They ask you after
Hey,
your
and then we
fight.
have this fight. Shut up and be grateful. Be humble, okay?
It's happened not because of you want. It's happened because of UFC want this fight. I said UFC. Thank you so much, Dana. Thank you, Hunter.
Okay, that's
my
what-
my
that's what
dream
you should say.
becoming
That's what you
dream
should say.
Hey,
true.
Guys, sorry, I just have a question for Islam, if it's possible. Sorry.
Thank you.
Islam, you know you have a crazy, dangerous opponent with Arman Tsarukyan, so sorry to talk about something else, but one guy that keeps talking about you also is Ilya Topuria. Do you have a message for him? He really wants to fight you next year.
No, man. I'm tired to give chance the small guys, you know. I need my second belt, you know. It's nothing excited. He's a good fighter. He's a good skills fighter, but I don't want to give him chance, you know. I need second belt. They fight for what? For me, it's nothing. Just his name. I don't need his name. I need the belt.
Question for Islam. Khabib said that he hopes he survives UFC 311, coaching you and Umar. What do you tell Khabib to calm him down?
Yeah, we try to make it easy, but it's gonna be a long night for him. From the card opening, Tagir Ulanbekov fighting the first fight, and myself, Umar. I feel bad about Khabib. It's gonna be a long night for him.
Umar, you and Islam have shared so many memories together. I want to know, what's your best moment with him?
With who? With Khabib or with Islam?
Islam.
Best moment, same night we fight for the title. This is the best moment.
It's gonna be best moment. And about Islam, he
How
all the
about
time-
jacuzzi?
You can come.
I was not
You
there.
can come.
And you have to talk your fight, not talk about something else.
And
Focus on your fight, Mirab. Focus on your fight.
Okay.
I want to say just one thing, Mirab. I don't have nothing for you, just respect. But don't make the belt look bad. You know, when you have some real contender, just fight. This thing what I want to say. That's it.
Islam, I have so much respect for you, of course, and who don't have respect for you. And
I don't want to discuss some problem with you right now, but you join for.
we all
nobody-
know the Umar getting gift, you know.
How? One
Thank
second.
you
one
so
second,
much
one
for give,
second.
Dana. Thank you so much. I'm really appreciate it. Thank you. You good? Thank you for give.
Okay,
I
that's it.
I don't
That's
care.
how you
Give,
should
no
talk.
give.
That's how you
deserve,
should talk.
no deserve. I won't become champion. My dream becoming true and enough.
When
For me, enough.
UFC asked me to fight you, I said yes, I will fight February or March. And you started making excuse like, oh, Merab don't want to fight with me, and that's what after.
After Piotr Jan won his fight, you make listen with glasses, with some teachers and show how Piotr Jan deserve more than me.
Bro, he's active. He just beat Davison Figueiredo.
Okay,
Davison
Mirab, I
Figueiredo was
ask him
coming to
any
me.
fight.
I was so
Ask-
excited.
ask
Did you watch his
UFC.
fight? He looks so damn good. He looks like killer. That's why I wanted to fight killer.
For like
And then
users
we
in
saw
Twitter
Kamaru Usman
said
for
you
rematch,
ducking.
Leon
Not just
Edwards,
me.
and then we all see what happened. You know, Kamaru Usman lost against rematch. You know, I wanna take best challenge.
Who has the
Who?
next question?
Right now, who is best challenge for you? Everybody who you can beat,
Arian looked
already
damn
you beat.
good, and Sean O'Malley, and then you can stay in a line. But now you are next.
You already beat these two guys, Mirab. You already beat these guys.
I guess I've been here a long time, and I guess I need my respect, huh? I beat everybody. Who will you beat?
You don't beat me. That's why I'm here.
Hey.
Okay. One last question for Arman. Do you think Umar and Merab are going to steal your main event spot?
They steal pros conference for sure, but not for the fight. Because the main event is different.
Sorry, guys.
All right, who has the next question?
Islam right here. I just wanted to ask, how do you feel Arman has grown since the last time you fought?
Как ты думаешь, он развился с прошлого вашего боя?
His first thing what he improved is experience. He have a lot of fights in UFC now. You cannot buy these things, you know. It's happen becomes like every day, every fight.
Japan is
He have
power.
more experience, but the skills I think he have same. I saw his all fights. He have good wrestling. He take down his opponent, try to hold them, give him like hard time. But I know I have everything to defend his wrestling, to defend his fighting. That's why I'm best fighter in the world right now.
And my next question's for Arman. Arman, how does it feel to be the first fighter representing Armenia to fight for a UFC title?
I'm so happy to be to represent my country, Armenia, Russia, and
The fight gonna be in Armenia, in Los Angeles.
yeah, that fight gonna be my second home. It's Los Angeles because a lot of Armenian people there. I'm so excited. People so excited to watch that fight, and I'm gonna train very hard to get the belt and to be the first Armenian champion in the world.
Go ahead.
Question for Islam. This will be your fourth defense if you successfully defeat Arman here. Where do you think that will put you in terms of the greatest lightweights of all time?
I don't think about this, but people say I'm close to be, you know. But I really happy to defense band against Arman because it's gonna be a huge fight for defense, you know. First of all, it's gonna be a huge fight because first time we have the bonus to the performance of the night, but second fight is gonna be same. It's gonna be a huge fight, and this fight is fighters who have high level skills, you know. The main event, the 4 fighters who have high level skills.
And then question for Dana. If Islam does get the job done here, will you finally put him over John Jones as the pound-for-pound best?
We'll see.
Dana, you have to be true, man.
Listen, Islam knows I love him, man, but you know how I feel about that. John Jones is undefeated for however many years, and yeah, boo all you want. I don't give a shit.
Who is the number one? Tell
Yeah.
Dana, who is the number one?
And fuck you for asking that question. Go ahead. All right, go ahead, man.
Question for Dana. I know LA is a market you've been wanting to go back to for a long time. So now that you're going back to LA, what are some other locations or cities you're going to look to go back to in 2025?
Dana, that's for you. Dana, that one's for
Oh,
you.
that was for me?
Yeah.
I'm still pissed off at this guy. I wasn't paying attention. Go ahead.
Oh, I said I know you've been wanting to go back to LA for a long time. So how many new cities and locations can we expect you guys to go in the 2025?
We've been waiting to go back and what?
To LA for a long
Yeah.
time. How many new cities and locations can we expect you guys to go to?
Yeah, I mean, we're doing LA, we're doing Seattle this year. We haven't been in a while either. And that's the plan this year, to hit a lot of places we haven't been, like pre-COVID.
And a question for Islam. I know you don't want to look past Arman Tsarukyan, but it looks like Charles Oliveira will be in attendance at this fight. What did you make of his performance against Michael Chandler, and is that someone you'd like to see again?
Man, this guy is one of the most excited fighter in our promotion. You know, if fans want, I will give him chance.
And one more for me. A question for Merab. Given what's going on today, would this be the most satisfying win of your career?
We all know I mean, for me, every time next fight, it's of course its biggest challenge, and Umar is good fighter. We all know that, but so yeah, it's gonna be whatever it is. Okay, say again. What's your question?
Would this be the most satisfying win of your career?
I don't know this exactly word what it means, but it's a big fight. It's a title fight, and you guys know them. It's gonna be four months between my fights, and it's gonna be big.
Go ahead, sir.
How's it going, guys? Blaze Buck of the Starched MMA on Instagram. Islam, first question's for you, boss. This is your first rematch in the UFC. How important is it to you to put a stamp on this fight to silence doubters saying Arman is your biggest obstacle of your career?
It's not first rematch for me. I don't like the rematches, but Told you, he's a real contender, and I don't have any options. If I see the rankings, now he's a contender, and I will defend my belt.
Thank you, sir. Next question for you, Merab. Merab, good to see you. I train with you out at Syndicate. This is your first title defense against the guy that most say is the boogeyman of your division. What do you have to say to the people that think Umar is the scariest guy you've ever fought, and why do you think that everyone, that at least that I've spoken to, thinks that?
Maybe everyone they think it's the scariest guys, but I mean, when I tell you again, man, when I watch Peter Yan's fight, that guy looks scariest to me today. But yeah, Umar is good fighter, we all know, and yeah, he's good fighter. But yeah, I'm fighting, man. I'm fighting, and we're gonna see it January 18. I was the one who say yes to this fight, and I was the who go UFC office, and then who asked for this fight, and I'm fighting, and you guys all find out.
Absolutely. Good luck, Merab. Final question, Dana, very quickly. I'm proud South African with Dricus du Plessis as our first South African champion, and also now having made his first title defense against Adesanya. When, if, do you think we are going to make it to a UFC Africa, hopefully South Africa?
Yeah, we're trying to figure that out. I've said many times the issue is infrastructure out there and some of the arenas. So,
do you think you might wait till there's another African champion? Is there anyone?
I don't know. Listen, if he remains the champ, we'll try to figure it out. But it's more difficult than I thought it was going to be. But we've pulled off many difficult things in the past. I'm sure we'll figure this out too.
I've heard that the team that runs the stadium in Cape Town is willing to put a full roof over the stadium to make that happen.
That would help.
Yeah.
That would definitely help.
Thank you, fellas.
Thank you. Oh, we're good? All right. We're going to rip this stuff out of here, square these guys off for pictures. Thank you, guys.